Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how I style my hair when I'm stepping out of the house. Do bear in mind that I have alopecia. I have androgenetic alopecia, meaning I don't have hair in the middle of my hair. So let me just quickly show you. I don't have hair. I've got very sparse hair everywhere, and I've just retwisted my hair, by the way. I retwist my hair myself. I do it myself. All right, so let's get on with it. You're stepping out of the house and you want to, this could also be good for protective styling, right? I'm going to show you different scarves that I use today, different headbands. I use all kinds. There are so many. So I'm going to start with the very simple ones. I get a very simple headband like this. You see how simple this is? A very simple one. A very simple headband. I use something like this. I may have to step out to get a ribbon, but this is all I use, right? Handy dandy headband, right? And what do I do? Without even packing your hair, let's say you're stepping out and you're in a hurry, because I'm always in a hurry. So when you're stepping out and you're in a hurry, you need to go to the next class, the next appointment, the next hospital appointment, something, just something, right? You just put the band over your neck, and sometimes you can have it jewelry in your car just in case you forget. Because sometimes that happens. So put a jewelry in your bag or something just in case. And guess what? This is a style for me. Oh, by the way, if you notice, I didn't use the front. Why? Because the front will show all my secrets. It will all be revealed to the world to see. And I don't want anybody to see our secret, right? You don't want anyone to know. So sorry if I'm looking this way. That's because I'm using my front camera to see exactly what you guys are seeing on your end, right? So what you can do is you can leave it like this and you're good to go, especially if you don't have my situation. But because I know that there's something in the middle of my hair like a crown that I don't want anybody to see, what do? I pull this back. Because the front is looking very good, but I understand that the back needs to be covered. Guess what? This is not even doing good justice, if I've got to be honest. This will probably not do a good job, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like, okay? So this is what it should look like. Just a black handy dandy headband. So look. You see that? This is all you need. Now, if you noticed, actually, let me explain that later. Again, bear in mind, you might have seen some bald spots. I can't see the back of my hair right now until I play this video back. Or you might have seen some bald spots. That's okay. For someone like you, if you don't have bald spots, please, by all means, this is a good way to go. You can go now. Bye-bye. No. Stay tuned. Hold on. I want to show you more. So, guess what? When I buy headbands, they're usually too loose. They are usually too loose for me. When I put them on my head, they don't feel secured enough. So you know what I do? I cut them. I cut them and I don't care. I don't care. I cut them like this, right? And then I put them over my head. I put it over because it just feels more secured, right? It just feels more secure. You will understand what I mean. I cut them and then I tie them. So I tie it like that. I hope you can. I know you can see it because of my hair, but I tie it up. Okay, you know what? Let me try. I tie it like that, and I tie it. Sometimes I tie it twice. All the time, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I tie it just once. And that's it. And it is way more secured. And like I said, you can pull it back if you want. You can put it over your ears like this. Or you can remove this and tie it back. And you're good to go. Let's tie it twice. Let me show you one more time. I hope you can see. You tie it twice. And because it's elastic, you can get away with it, right? You can get away with pulling it. And that's it. Voila. You're good to go. Look at that. You see that? All good. You're ready to go. All right. I'm going to show you more. So you can also use scarves like this. Something as stretchy as this. This is usually my favorite for my alopecia girls. This is usually my favorite because it covers even more. So what do? So this is how it looks normally. Let me move back a bit. This is how it looks. You see that? You fold it partially in two, like this, like that, or fully equally in two. And then you place it across your head, just like the last ones that I did, right? And you tie it up again. Are you beginning to notice that this is headbands are my favorite? You tie it like that, right? You can stop right there. You can stop like this if you want, or you can take it up the knot and bring it up like this and create a style out of it. Okay, like that. You tuck in the rest. You tuck it in. You can't go wrong with this. You can never go wrong. You tuck it in, and this is you gone. Like I said, this is so good for people like me that has alopecia. If you want, you can pull this back a little bit. And I've got other hairstyles, by the way, but just so this doesn't become too long, I'm going to stop on the 10 minutes mark. So you see that? Yeah, already and good to go. I still have one more. Actually, I've got a few more. Let's keep going so we don't waste time. All right, let's quickly go. All right, one more. Okay, no, two more, three more, actually, three more. Okay, so you can also use something as simple as a scarf, like a bandana scarf like this. Bear in mind, I have divided it in two. So normally, this is how it's meant to look. So you see, it's just a bandana scarf. And then you tie it, you divide it, you create a triangle. You create a triangle like that. And again, this one, cover the entire head. And guess what you do? You create a bandana. So I'm not taking it down this time. You can take it down if you want, but if you notice, I bring it down to my forehead. And what do? I take the hands and I tie it at the back like this. Like that. Tuck in any raggedy end, tie it once and then secure it again twice, right? If you want, you can tuck this into anywhere you want. It all depends on you. Or you can just leave it like I do. I just leave it. And this is a style for me. This is usually one of my favorite styles during the winter period. My favorite during winter. So you tuck in anything that is looking funny so it can look neat. If possible, bring it forward even more. Just squeeze it so you can bring it forward a little bit more. If you want to put it over your ears, please feel free to do that. If you don't want to, you can just leave it like this, right? Again, that's a style.
Okay, let me finish this video with a voiceover. It got pretty noisy in the background, so why not? So basically, I just want to mention yet again that these styles are majorly for people who are suffering from alopecia and they're in the same state as myself. So if you've got locks and you are missing some hair in front of your head or the side of your head, you can actually, rock scarves, you can rock headbands, right? Also, maybe you haven't retwisted your hair in a very long time and you don't like the look of not retwisting your hair. You can also just grab a scarf, grab a headband, and voila, you can step out of the house. Even people that do not have locks can still do the same with their wigs, with their weaves, with their natural hair. You can style the scarves as you please. So I did show you styles on how I personally step out, but I'm also going to show you pictures towards the end of the video. I'll show you pictures on how I also style and cover the entire hair sometimes. Sometimes I partially leave out my locks and other times I cover the entire head, which I really love. I really do. I get majority of my headbands online, especially on Amazon. Headbands vary. You can get very stylish ones. You can get them in different designs, different colors. It depends on what you're looking for. It also depends on what you're trying to protect. In my own case, when I first started, I started with very tiny headbands, But as my bald spots grew larger and bigger, I had to make the headbands bigger and bigger. It got to a point the headbands were not doing justice, as you can see in the video. And then I had to transition to the scarves. So again, it depends on what you're trying to protect. It depends on what you're trying to cover. It depends on what you're trying to hide. So you're going to see different types on Amazon. Just check, play around, experiment, pick the one that suits your face, the one that suits you the most, and voila, you're good to step out of the house without wasting too much time trying to protect your head, trying to gel down your hair, things like that. I just find headbands very convenient, especially when I'm rushing out of the house. For a very long time, I have gotten to the point where I cannot step out of my house without a scarf, without a headband, without tying my head, because I've had alopecia since I started my locks. So I am so used to this. So what I'm showing you is if you have alopecia like me, you can still rock locks. You can still get away with it if you don't mind tying your head with scarves. Sometimes I do get bored, and that's why I have so many of them. If you watched this video till the very end, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another video. Bye bye.